are going to re-energize our humans, our bodies. We're going to reinvigorate these brains of ours, and we're going to reconnect with our soul. So welcome, welcome wherever you are. Take a moment to come back to your body. Come bring in, come back. I sometimes say, come back, Gina, wherever you've been. But really get aware. I want you to be aware of your body. And just kind of, just breathe. Give me a couple nice deep breaths. And let's start at the feet. Just kind of come all the way. What I've got. Who knows? Oh, that was that dog. This is a big old white, wet dog over here a minute ago. Yeah, so just come centered and just breathe in an intention, what your intention is for the next 45 minutes. Mine was to give love and focus on the things that will bring our humans connection. We are a global community, so welcome, welcome. We're going to start with energy zesting, which is merely reconnecting our energy, getting our vibration all in alignment. So I'm moving the energy across the body, right? There. Beautiful. And now I want you to start thinking about where your feet are, and we're going to crisscross. So once again, across the midstream. And it's really your core. So start thinking about your core that's pulling that leg up. What about lengthening that spine too? Think about growing a little bit taller and just taking it across, working that energy. Welcome, welcome. We are here just south of Portland, Oregon. This is the Willamette River behind me. And it seems like fall has hit. So we're going to do a little tapping. And we're tapping on points. And it's just going to equalize and open up our energy. There's a lot about tapping that I will go into at some point in the future, but it'll be a separate course. And I'll be tapping your meridians for energy. Right now we're just waking it up. And then right here on those collarbones, just easy and breezy, easy. Yeah, fall has kind of hit a little early here. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a summer baby. I'm a water baby. I'm a summer baby. Okay, right here, right in the center, your sternum, your thymus. Perfect for activating that white blood cells. Oh, making them happy. Yeah. The whole world's awake. It's very quiet on the river this morning though. And then right here, very top rib. And I want you to kind of start feeling your feet, your balance, your foundation. I hope you had a wonderful week. How were your intentions? Remember, our word was intention. Putting the intention in everything that we do. Focus. Focus. Anybody focusing? Take it up. Right here. I want you to just squeeze those shoulder blades together and down, opening up that chest. And breathe into it. So just thinking about it, we popped in to September. Today is the 7th. We are going to have a full moon this evening, at least in my hemisphere. We are going to have an eclipse, which is going to be phenomenal. It will look like a blood moon. Inhale from there, and then just right between your eyes, opening it up. Bring in that oxygen, open up that energy. So it's going to be a lot of crazy energy. So just breathe into it and realize it's, full moons are a great time to let go, release, shake it off, however you want to think about it. But it's a perfect time for that. And then on Tuesday is 9/9, so there's a large energy portal. Good time for starting new projects, putting together something that you maybe have not thought about. Right in your heart. So we're going to go ahead and think loving thoughts for ourselves and others. So go ahead and send some love out to this universe. Pull some love back into your heart. And you can feel in, see how your body body is just waking it up, opening it up. Right here, your finger thumbs are into your belly button, your fingertips are together. And you're just breathing into that beautiful human of yours. So do let me know how your week went. And let's look it over. This is week 4. Yeah, this is week 4. The beginning of week 4 is today. So I have done a 6-week reprogram for myself, if you will. And palms are down, you're going to rotate just around your spine. And so I started out with week 1, increasing my strength training and my walking. And then I layered on some personal things for week 2, and then week 3 I layered on some business. And pretty much, with a few exceptions, I was able, pose towards yourself, and now add your hips in. I was able to keep my focus and my schedule adding in these new things. And by doing it just subtly, and like I said, I called it layering, I found kind of a new way of creating some successes that I hadn't done before. So that was cool. I will share those with you as I move along. Infinity, yes. Beautiful. Now I want you to take and push the energy and just sway away from it. So we're just swaying, bend that knee. But I want you to feel it. I want you to feel it move. And you're pushing. See if you can expand your energy field. See if you can make it feel bigger and broader and more vibrant. That's a fun word for this morning. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go low, and we're going to pull the energy up with our feet, and then we're going to let it go. And think about where your feet are. Think about your foundation, your placement. How about one more? Bring it up, push it down. Now I want you to go ahead, lock the energy up. And now you got to do the shimmy. So come on. This is so good for us. And, you know, people are calling it rebounding, jumping, whatever. But the idea being it helps strengthen your bones and your muscles, and it just gets the energy going. So if you have no time to do anything else in energy zesting, just do the shimmy before you go out the door. So, oh, and we have there's a separate video on energy zesting. Try it out. All right. A couple right here. Now, can you feel your energy? Just want to take your middle finger between your eyes, other middle finger in your belly button. And we're just going to connect the deep breathing. Some people are not able to do deep breathing, and by doing this, you're opening up that circular cycle so that you can get the breath deeper into your lungs. 70% of us do not use our full lung capacity for breathing, which is crazy. Very good. Connecting it, opening it up. Now we're going to go just easy. We're going to rock the head. And I want you to just let the gravity work through it. Today mine feels a little bit like Rice Krispies. And at the same time, I want you to open that chest, so you want to push your shoulder blades down and then squeeze them together. And feel into your feet. Your core is activated. Now you're going to go ahead to the back. Just releasing, letting go. How does that feel? Now what I want you to do is go ahead and just take it to the right and drop it. Just feel it all in here. Chest is still open. And now to the left. Stand on your whole foot. Drop it forward. Lengthen and bring it up. breath. Go ahead and take your arms out, clasping them behind your neck. And saying hello and good morning to the rooster. Drop your neck while bringing your elbows together as far as you can, as close as you can. And let that gravity open it up. You're going to open it up through your neck into your upper back, underneath the shoulder blades. Open it up, push it out, take a deep breath, clasp your hands behind you, pushing them down, opening your chest, so you want to drop your shoulder blades and squeeze them together. Like so. Got it? I pretend like I hear you answering me. There's a guy having a business call down, which is hysterical. He doesn't think anyone can hear him. Maybe he's talking to someone, I don't know. Anyway. Breathe. People do not realize how much the water transmits. So we have two people coming up on the rowing. Beautiful morning to be doing that. Are you pushing all the way down? Now from here, you're going to go ahead and put your fingertips together. You're going to slide them up. Reverse prayer, and it may be here. You never know where it might be. But once again, squeezing the shoulder blades together and pushing them down, opening up that chest, lengthening our spine, making our posture lengthening. Yes. Now remember, as we are stretching, we're also lengthening and strengthening our muscles. So all good. And I was having a conversation the other day that there are so many things we talk about, quote, should be doing, but I'm going to put it past should. We need to be stretching every single day. And if everybody stretched and at least walked, our world would be so much healthier, both mentally and physically. So I throw that out as maybe something that you want to do this week, is add in that stretching every day. Even if you only do 10 minutes, the other opportunity is, what about 10 minutes 2 or 3 different times during the day? Maybe in the morning. I'm shooting a video on some morning stretches that you can do in bed, so that'll be coming out, that's either next week or the week after. So that's something that you can do, and you could get that beginning stretch in before you even get out of bed. It will be really advantageous for anybody that has lower back or hip issues, and it will be getting you more mobile, and you'll get that oxygen flowing so that when you stand up, magically you will feel better. Yeah. So take a deep breath. I know this is your favorite. One up, one down. See where we meet. Perhaps in the middle, perhaps not. But I do promise that with persistence, if you continue to do these stretches, you will increase your range of motion dramatically. Actually, they're not rowing. Looks like they're in kayaks. Breathe with it. Deep breath. Shake them, shake them. Reverse them. So the word for this week is consistency. So put some consistency in your stretching. And any place else in your life you think that might be a good idea. Ready to let them go? I'm going to take some rotations of that shoulder. I have several clients that have such limitations in their shoulders. It's amazing how that just can creep up on us. Well, it doesn't really creep up, it's over time, but. So we're going to go ahead up and goalpost. Now this is so good to do against a wall because then you can really test what your flexibility is and where your range of motion is, particularly when you go down, and just see how close you can get to the wall. It's excellent. Really good for you. It looks like it's just nothing, but it's a wonderful static stretch. Back up. Hands up. Everybody put your hands up. And one more with a push through. Excellent. Now I want you to take your arm across. Don't put your hand on your elbow. Put it up your forearm. And opening up from the back of that shoulder. And switch sides, take it across, maybe that a little bit further, elongate that. And remember where your attention goes, your energy flows. So feel it opening, releasing, blood flowing through. So next week, if it's rainy, I guess we'll be back in the studio. Oh well. The seasons change, everything changes. Perfect. Now I want you to go ahead and give your right arm out, and we're going to go through the palm. I want the energy to come out the heel of your hand, working the back side, underside of that arm, and opening up that wrist. But this week I am uploading an answer to the, what was the name of it, the short that we put up? It was called Tune In. So it was tuning into your body to see where you got stuff stuck. So this week I'm going to give you one quick way to release, and then I'm going to target some other things that you can add on to that. So you want to catch that this week. Shake it out, left up, open it up. And if you haven't had a chance to catch that video, it's called Tune In. I think I'm in my car. I know I'm in my car. And now I want you to just release that arm, shake them both, push it out, put some energy out there, and now I want you to go ahead and just on your toes and your heels. I want you to feel your balance. I want you to work through it. I want you to feel your hips, your toes, release through, maybe up here. And when you're going to push through, squeeze your booty a little bit. And then you can bring them back. And you want to, oh, look at the sunshine's thinking about coming. And start feeling some of your balance. And just, now see if you can take your right leg and move it over as far as you can in front of your left. And see where your balance is. Now obviously if you turn it out and you squeeze your butt, it's going to be a whole lot easier than when you put them both forward. Just feel it, just feel into it. And kind of see how your body naturally adjusts for your balance. Balance is so important, mental and physical, right? Just see where you can go. Play with it front and back, side to side. You know, kind of get into the, you know, your movements should be fluid. You should feel into them as the energy is going through us. You want to keep moving in your world. And then just go ahead and shake them out loosely. And then take that left foot and see where you can go. Let's see where it goes. Does it go? Where does it go? And breathe into that. Are you thinking of lengthening? Open up your chin, lengthen your neck, and feel your spine. Feel like it's just opening up so that you're getting oxygen and blood through every single vertebra. Just lift. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on something so you're not thinking about your balance. Okay, go ahead and shake them out. Shake them out. And take a deep breath, and we're going to go ahead and down into a squat. And I want it to be very fluid. You may stop here. It doesn't matter. Whatever your body's saying. If you have knee problems, you might want to be right here. You don't want any pressure on your knees. And you just want to release down. Think about your stance on your feet, and your energy and your focus should be to the outside of your foot and ankle and your knee, kind of lining up those joints. And let go of that low back. You're releasing. That's like loosening and releasing, reloosen your low back. This is really good for our posture, for our digestion, for our quads, for our sense of balance. Right here. Now I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to slowly straighten your legs, fold forward, and we're going to activate the hamstrings. Maybe you're still here. That is fine. Whatever works for you to release those hamstrings. Drop your neck. And take a breath and come right back into the squat. And how does that feel? Think about your core. Your core is activated. You've lengthened your spine. Very good. Weights on the outside of your feet. One more. Right into the old hamstrings. Yes, we're there. Go ahead, come all the way down. However you can get there without falling is the perfect way to go. I want you to extend your legs in front, lift tall, and give me a nice diamond. You want to go ahead and breathe. And you don't want to fold forward. You want to lengthen your spine, and you want to open your low back and your hips. Breathing into it with ease and grace. Ease, grace, and joy. So moving into a new week, a new moon. Actually, it's a full moon. It might be a new moon for another couple weeks. Feeling that release, can you feel it? Put your focus right there on that low back and into your hips, and just feeling it release as you go. Lean forward into it. Get dirt on my feet, imagine that. It's sad that we have not had the opportunity to be in the grass and the trees this summer, but our friendly geese, that plus watering the grass just didn't work out this summer. But this is certainly a beautiful location. I'm so happy to share it with all of you. Do let me know where you're from. I love to have comments to find out where people are in this beautiful world. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, at least at this moment of this year, at this time. I'll be here for a while. Going to Australia in December and January, but I may adjust our live time when I'm there. Just keep posted. I'll definitely go live, but it may depend on the time of day and where I am. can see the change in the color. The greens are getting different. The skies are very different, obviously. So go ahead and you're going to just straighten your legs. And you're going to lift forward. And I want you to lengthen that spine. And I want you to look up. And you're going to feel your low back and you're going to feel your hamstrings with this one also. So just into it. Do not round forward. I really want you to look up. I want you to just lengthen this entire piece up and over. And just let that gravity do its thing. Static stretching is what we're doing. You're not bouncing. Although you could, if you wanted to, you could roll from side to side and see how that feels on your hips and your low back a little bit. Now I want you to sit up and we're going to go ahead and open our legs to a nice straddle. Relax easy. Flex your feet. Lengthen your spine, and by flexing your feet, you don't have to roll forward a whole lot because you're going to activate. These are adductors, kind of go along the pneumatites. It's your inner thigh, your adductors, and it doesn't take a lot to get them stretched out. If you flex your feet, you're adding, you're shortening the lever, increasing that stretch. Feel free to go to whatever, wherever you want to go, but don't round forward. We're taking it from here, not from here. So we're not hinging at the waist. We're taking it from where our legs attach to our torso. And we're breathing into it. Ah, that feels so good. And now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do our windshield wipers or our 90-90s, whatever you want to call them. And you're going to go all the way through both legs. So you're opening up a whole lot of things. And your chest is still open. Your hands can go either direction, and you can bend your elbows if you want to. It all depends on what's more comfortable, because you really want to keep this in your lower body, but you are rotating around your spine. All the way. All the way. Beautiful. Go ahead, I want you to just put those in your daily stretches. Those 90-90s, or windshield wipers. Call them what you like. Go ahead, feet flat. Take a deep breath. Lengthen that spine. Feel your hips just anchoring down, and then relax your upper torso so that your upper torso is relaxed and breathing. We're going to focus on the lower torso. Our abs are going to be activated right there. Right foot comes up onto the left knee. Feel free to dig in that left heel, and that also helps stabilize your torso. And then you're going to open. So you're opening your right hip. You don't want to feel any tension in your spine or your back. And breathe into it. Thinking about that right hip opening up. Give it some love. And now we're going to take it, slide it down, and then take it legs to the right, arms and head to the left. And that is going to rotate around your spine. Now I want you to keep your legs the same, but you're going to take them all the way over to the left, and you're going to look to the right. So, other side. Yes, I'm making a pretzel out of you today. Breathe into that. Enjoy that. Feel neutral. Both of your feet down. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale that. Switch it up. Left foot on that right knee. Go ahead. Open up that hip. Remembering that our upper torsos are like fluid and relaxed. We're not holding any tension in our ears. That's a joke. Most of my clients spend so much time with their ears and shoulders connected that it's so easy to create so much stress in our neck and our upper back. And just feel it opening. Get that visual. Visualize it all flowing, breathing. Slide your leg down. Take it to the left. Look it to the right. And go ahead, switch sides, keep the knees in the same position. Neutral. Go ahead and put the soles of your feet together. Open up the butterfly. Lengthen that spine. And go ahead. Your arms are going to come up overhead. You can either leave them shoulder width apart. You clasp them together, whichever is more comfortable for you. And I want you to feel the oxygen coming up from your feet, through your body, out the top of your fingertips and the top of your head. And feel like it's a vibrant light just cutting in through and bringing all that beautiful air, oxygen, and your body is fluid, feeling relaxed and yet strengthful. I like that, strengthful, yes. Thankful, strengthful, all the things. Breath. Go ahead, bring your knees together, bring them to your chest, give them a little hug. Rotate through the low back, releasing it. Side to side, front to back, whichever, circular, infinity, whatever feels the best on your body. Now extending your legs. And we're going to be kind to our feet. So go ahead right there. Rotating out. Releasing any little pinch, crackles, and pops in your feet. Our feet are very important. Rotate both directions. So share some love with your feet. I highly recommend. You have a choice. If you like baths, put Epsom salt in there, and then if you like any particular oils, you can add those. And if you don't like that, just put your feet in a Epsom salt, water, so it can get all that magnesium and open up. We put so much pressure on our feet during the day that we kind of close down a lot of the receptors. So it's about opening them back up. And now we're going to go ahead and bring our legs closer to our body, and take a little walk, because you're going to activate where your hamstring is attached. You can really feel it this way. Oh yeah, just bring them here, and then very small motion. Also remembering our upper torsos are relaxed. Go ahead, flex them a little bit. Feel the back of that leg all the way to your heels and up the hamstrings. Now point through them and go ahead and just bring your feet back to the mat and take a deep breath. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go into a nice bridge. But I want you to focus on activating your muscles. I've been doing a lot of research lately, and a lot of people are not activating their glutes, the big muscle in your butt, and so they're putting a lot of extra stress on the other muscles around it. So that's when you get the hip and the low back problem. So we're going to dig our heels in, so that's going to activate our lower bodies, okay? And then as we start to roll up from the base of the back of the bottom of the spine, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel as your muscles start activating. So you really want to focus on that activation. So just go ahead. We're going to do it really slow. And you're going to feel, obviously, your quads, your glutes are popping, hip flexors, got your abs going. Keep those toes up, dig those heels, and breathe. You can feel the entire lower body is activated at this point. Now take a deep breath, and we're slowly going to unfold, okay? But we're not going to release those muscles. We're going to slowly go down, putting our vertebrae onto the mat, and just drop down. And now you can release it. You feel that whole release of that whole lower body? That's learning how to activate and release your muscles. You can even work on it like when you were here with your bicep and release. So just giving it that isometric tension and release. Tension and release. Important to learn how to activate so that your functionality and your movement, you're using it symmetrically. We have a tendency to, hence my hamstrings always get tight. Go ahead and extend your left leg, pull your right knee to your chest. Point your toes, all 10 of them. Lengthen that spine. And let's stretch the other side. Lengthen that right leg, bringing that left knee to your chest. Bring both knees in, round up, and come on up. And say hello. How is everybody? We're doing great. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our left knee back. We're going to bend. We're going to go into a little forward fold here. So you want to activate the booty, the hip flexor, and then we're just going to release forward. And we're going to open up that right side. Drop your neck. Let the gravity open up your chest. Open up between your shoulder blades. Come on up. Try not to use your hands, if possible. Try and activate those muscles. And we're going to stretch it up. Feel it through here. So you want to take it all the way long and then elongate a little further. Look at your hand if you can. Take a deep breath. Going back down. Letting that gravity just take us with it. And do drop your head and your neck. Let it open up. Deep breath. Try not to use your hands. We're going to switch sides. We'll pull our right knee around. And think about lifting up. We're squeezing tight here and here. And then we're going to forward fold right here. And, ooh, boy, can I feel this side. Drop your head down. Really want you to breathe and focus on it. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. And that's true in your thoughts as well as your body. Deep breath. On the exhale, try not to use your hands. Come on up. Then take it. We're going to extend all the way up and then a little bit further. Look up, look up, look up. Inhale up. Try not to use your hands all the way over. Drop your neck. Try and come up without your hands. Okay, come on up. Take a nice deep breath. Rotate those shoulders. I want you to think about your week. Consistency with my water. Consistency with my water. That's one of the things I'm working on. Consistency. With my stretching. Consistency. With the words that I use to talk to myself. Yeah, so I think consistency is a really good focus for this week. Go ahead and add stretching to your day. Put your legs up the wall. Intentional breathing. Bringing on that wonderful oxygen into our humans. Have an amazing week. If you liked this, please click the like button. And if you'd like to become a part of this amazing global community, please do subscribe. And I encourage you to share this with anybody that would benefit. This is my work that I'm giving to the world with love. My name is Jina and I am the creator, founder, and the Chief Energy Officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. Know that you are loved, know that you are important, and know that you are wonderful. And so next week, same time, same place. Till then, be flexible.